make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let's...
Hi, this is Mary from Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is There's a Card Thursday. And I'm going to be making our last Valentine's Day card before Valentine's Day. And this is the card we're going to be making. What we're going to be using is we're going to be using Teeny Tiny Wishes. We're going to be using the Real Red ink pad. For cardstock, we're going to be using Calypso Coral 5.5 by 8.5 plus a scrap of crystal Calypso Coral. Then we're going to be needing a piece of Real Red 4 by 5.25. We're going to be needing some Whisper White 5 by 3 3/4 and a scrap of Whisper White. We're going to use the Designer Series paper Stacked with Love. We're going to be using the Bow Builder Punch and the Sweetheart Punch. We're going to be using glue dots and Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to need our bone folder, the Big Shot, and the magnetic platform, along with the Happy Heart Embossing Folder and the Bitty Banners Framelits. We're going to be using this framelit right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is from the Stacked with Love Designer Series paper and the Bow Builder Punch, I'm going to be making a bow. And you need 2 of these punches punched out, 2 of these punched out, okay? Then what you're going to need is, now you're going to need your bone folder, and you're just going to curl these. Okay, just like that. And then I am going to put a glue dot on either end, and I'm just going to put these together just like that, and then a glue dot on this end and this end, and put it together like that. Then I'm going to take these 2 pieces, and I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of one of these. See this little, and I'm going to put that on there and put like that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a glue dot on the front of one of these and on the back of one of them. And I'm going to put those together, just like that, overlapping that stem again. Then I'm going to take this little rectangle piece. Now you get 2 of them, you really only need 1, but I sometimes lose one, so I'm glad they have 2 of them. And you're putting a glue dot on the back ends of each of those, and then you're just going to take it, glue down one end, wrap it around, then glue down the other end, and then with a couple of glue dots on the back, you're just going to put it on the tails, just like that. Okay. Okay, from the scrap of Calypso Coral, I'm going to punch out a heart. Now you don't need the heart punch, you can use your heart framelits if you want, and any size would really do. So I've got that punched out. And then with the Real Red, I'm going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day on the scrap. Now you got to make sure it's at least wide enough to get the framelit on it. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take the Framelit, and I'm going to cut this out, okay? And why I'm over at the Big Shot, I am going to take my Whisper White and the Happy Heart Embossing Folder, and I'm going to run that through. And this is what we get. So don't you love that? I love that, look. And I didn't do this card, I didn't come up with this card on my own. I cased this from Linda Willimer. Linda Willimer. So this is not an original thought of mine. Hardly anything is at times, I've seen. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the Calypso Coral cardstock into a card base. And with glue dots, I am going to attach the Happy Hearts, Whisper White Happy Hearts, to the Real Red, centering it. Then I'm going to attach that with glue dots to the Calypso Coral. Okay, and then I am going to take the glue dots and I'm going to attach the bow to the heart, and I'm going to take the banner and one side I'm going to curl up and the other side I'm going to curl down, and I'm going to take a glue dots, 2 glue dots really, and I'm going to attach that to the bottom of this card. And then I'm going to take 2 stamping dimensionals and I'm going to attach the bow and the heart to the front of the card. For There's a Card Thursday, thanks for visiting and happy stamping.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a play.